Hill, and also Fran for the kind words and introduction. My name is Patrick Foran, and I am the candidate for state representative for the 1st Barnstable District. I would like to thank all of you for coming this evening. I would especially like to thank my wife, Melissa, my parents, my friends, countless community and business leaders who have encouraged me to get this far at this point in the race. I would like to take a couple of minutes and tell you a little bit about myself. I was born in Worcester, and I moved with my family to Dennis in 1987. I attended Cape Cod Academy and graduated from Assumption College. I have been a resident taxpayer in the town of Yarmouth for 10 years. I am a licensed real estate broker and insurance broker. I am the founder and president of Foran Realty Incorporated in Dennis, and I am the vice president of finance for EBS Foran, also located in Dennis. I am a member of the Harwich Dennis Rotary Club, president in 2007. I am a recipient of the Paul Harris Fellowship Award. I have served on the Yarmouth Finance Committee for 4 years, the last 2 as chairman of the committee. I am a board member of the Cape and Islands American Red Cross, and I am also a former board member of Dream Day on Cape Cod. Now that you know my resume, let me tell you why I am running. We all felt it, and Scott Brown did an amazing job at capturing it. While some have suggested that I'm a little crazy for doing this, the truth is that we need change, both on the national and local level. We have change going to Washington, and now we need to change the way this failed administration is running our state. On the Finance Committee, I have seen schools fight against police and fire departments for scarce funds. Towns are pitted against neighboring towns. Layoffs and furloughs mean fewer services and lower quality services provided by our government. In the meantime, Governor Patrick has hired thousands of new employees while cutting state aid again and again. As a businessman, I have seen small business owners struggling to make ends meet. I have seen storefronts close, neighbors lose their jobs and their homes, and consumers spending less. Tourism has tumbled. In the meantime, Governor Patrick hiked the sales tax by 25% and tried to raise the gas tax, and has driven business out of Massachusetts. Our economy is in shambles. Officially, unemployment is at 10%. Unofficially, by some estimates, it's in excess of 17%. The legislature and the administration fail to understand that we need to run our state like we do our businesses and personal affairs. In the real world, when revenues decline, you reduce expenses in the hopes of improving the bottom line. This administration's answer to a decline in revenue is not to cut the pork, in fact, out of the budget, but it's to increase taxes. A 25% increase in the sales tax hurts the Cape Cod economy. They either don't get it or they just don't care. But it is not only the sales tax. This administration is shifting problems from the state level to the local level by drastically reducing local aid and then suggesting that we, the local towns, increase our meals and hotel taxes on a local level. This action pits neighboring towns against each other and does nothing to solve our problems. It cuts education, public safety, and programs that our seniors rely on every day. Our state representative has spent too much time helping preserve funding for the leaders in Boston and not enough time fighting for Cape Cod. They added a tax on nursing home beds to be paid by those not on Medicaid. At a time when our seniors are facing 2010 without an increase in their cost of living Social Security benefits, We are asking people who have worked so hard to spend more of their own money in order to help bail out the state. A nursing home tax is disgraceful and punishes those most valued citizens when their health is failing. Our public school system needs to receive proper funding. If the state is going to mandate educational programs, then they must be prepared to adequately fund them. The continued cuts to state aid make their chronic underfunding worse and increase the burden on local property taxes. I remember when Deval Patrick ran for governor, telling us that he would cut property taxes. Not only has he failed to do that, he has made the pressure to override 2.5 even higher for many towns throughout the state. This administration and legislature are failing our children, our seniors, the unemployed, and the overburdened taxpayers. We need to change direction. If we are serious about creating more jobs, we must build up our economy, not tax it into oblivion. A thoughtful approach balancing infrastructure development, policy changes, and tax cuts are a proven equation this administration has rejected. I will work to rebuild our economy from the bottom up, working with chambers of commerce, small business owners, and local lending institutions. Local business leaders know what it will take for them to get back to creating jobs as opposed to eliminating them. Our unemployment figures will decline and the overall economic health of all of us will improve. I will join with other suburban legislatures to ensure that we change the funding formula, which has always put Boston, Lowell, New Bedford ahead of Brewster, Dennis, and Yarmouth. Our current legislature has failed to get us our share of state aid, and now our towns are paying the price. I will stand up for our children and seniors to get us the aid that we need to provide the services that they deserve and depend on. This administration and legislature are a disaster. The Boston political machine, supported by my opponent, has shown itself to be a breeding ground for corruption. 3 state senators are either in jail or on their way to jail. 3 speakers in a row have now been indicted. This track record is appalling and should signal us all that we need wholesale change. We need a different direction. We need and we deserve new leadership. Starting tomorrow until Election Day, I will be meeting with people throughout the district in virtually every neighborhood, knocking on doors, speaking with you individually to see what issues are of concern to you. I will be a representative this district is proud of and someone who you can rely on. I will stand up for what is right for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and more importantly, what is right for the Mid-Cape region that I will represent. It is time we the people had a true voice of power on Beacon Hill that will truly represent the interests of all of us. Let me share one last thing with you. I cherish the role of being the underdog, and I promise tonight I will work harder and I will work tirelessly on your behalf, both to earn the honor of representing you, and then, when elected, deliver on the promises made during this campaign. I will bring balance, accountability, common sense, and fiscal integrity to Beacon Hill. Thank you for coming this evening. Please enjoy our get-together and spread the word about our campaign. It is only with your help that we will be victorious. Victory is essential for the people of the Commonwealth and the people of Brewster, Dennis, and Yarmouth. This is an exciting time to be fighting to change the culture on Beacon Hill. This is an exciting time to share a vision of a better future. This is an exciting time to push out the old ways of governing and replace them with new ideas, new faces, and new leadership. Thanks to Scott Brown, we all know this change is possible. And together, with your help, we will make it a reality on Cape Cod. Thank you.